Central Time. It'll be 10:30 for you. But yeah, but the one that you probably really would enjoy, you should join us Sundays for Black Chat Chronicles. So if you truly are interested in topics and stuff like this, you should join. Go subscribe to Black Chat Chronicles, where we really deep dive on a lot of this type of stuff. I mean, we
No,
do
we
it
don't.
here.
We don't want none of these this crumbs that you're trying to give us. We want reparations.
Who you referring to?
Don't call me tall, cause he one of those. He a white liberal, so you know he don't he. I think they want to give us symbols. Okay, you do police reform. You do police reform, but they never are reformed because police have a culture of killing black people. That's their culture. They have it's acceptable to kill black people. So if so you can give them all the training, you can do all the reforms, but if they still get up there and say, "Hey, he was reaching for something in his car and I felt threatened, so I got to shoot him."
Mm-hmm.
What is the reform? It doesn't help us unless they make changes to their behavior, which training isn't going to do. So, I mean, I just don't. I think you want to give us everything, but what would actually help, which is the Democratic liberal strategy. Let's give
Absolutely.
you guys a hip hop picnic. Let's give you guys Juneteenth,
All
not
this
an
shit that don't
anti-lynching bill. Let's give you guys Juneteenth. Let's give you guys a statue of uh somebody. Nothing that really systematic changes our predicament. Y'all don't want to do that. Y'all don't want to do that. Y'all want to give us a hip hop
Picnic.
fucking picnic.
Someone said a hip hop
fish.
picnic.
He said a fish fry.
A fish
Y'all,
fry.
yeah, a fish fry. Y'all want to give us a fish fry
Oh God.
and tell us to shut the fuck up, right? Give y'all a day off for Juneteenth. Maybe. I try to sway myself away from um okay, whatever. It's your opinion. You don't think I know that. Okay, it's your opinion. Who cares? So yeah, I mean, on call, would you be agreeable to reparations for black people? Since you have sort of all of these recommendations, nothing systematic, but do you have reparations? Would you be would you be agreeable to um would you be agreeable to us having reparations? Don't call me tall.
Of course not. Don't call me tall, Phil. Hey, don't call me tall. Probably think and feel the same way Lil Haiti did on that first show. Lil Haiti say, "I don't want Black Americans to get reparations because I don't want to be around a bunch of rich
Uh-huh.
ass niggas."
Ain't that fucked up? Ain't that fucked up? And
And
then
he
you have
said it.
and yeah, no, and then Taj, you have black immigrants from Jamaica and Haiti that have the nerve to form an opinion on whether or not we should get reparations
Right.
as black Americans.
Right.
If that is not the most insane
Yeah.
thing,
Yeah.
you have the Hispanics and Latinos have forming an opinion on whether black people should get reparations. The nerve, the nerve, the nerve.
You
Yeah.
said they are the ones stripping that away from you, and this lady just keeps raging. Who is the day that you're speaking of?
Right, because from our point of view, it's the liberals. Maybe you're talking about the liberals,
Yeah, from what I've been seeing, it's absolutely been them as well.
and that's the thing. Now I'm just raging. You should have just said aggressive. I mean, right?
Mhm.
Whatever.
Can't
Once.
fool. You can't
So,
fool life.
don't call me tall. I want to know whether you support black people getting reparations.
I would
He's
bet
one of
not.
look. I've already identified him. He's one of those guys that be like, "Oh, I mess with black people. I march with them." 'Cause he said earlier, I don't know if you was in here yet, Solo, but he said I support BLM. He's one of those guys, like, oh, I support them, so that means I'm with the blacks. But when
No.
but it only matters when you're supporting their cause.
Yes.
Right.
Absolutely.
Let me respond to my somebody that mentioned. So they said the Nation of Islam never votes. That's not true. The Nation of Islam is not encouraged to vote. So you said, I'm not trying to be a grammatical nerd on you, DD, but the Nation of Islam never votes. He didn't care about liberal or conservative. That part is true. But the never, if I was grading your paper, DD, if you don't mind, the never part, it's almost flawless. We just gotta take that never out. The nation they don't encourage us to vote.
Mine, what? Grand
Right.
Mine. He must be from Memphis.
Who?
Grand Mine.
Grand Man.
No. He from Tennessee, but he's not from Memphis. Nashville.
Please. We've been reforming the police for decades. You've
Support
reformed
Black
it to
Lives
ICE.
Matter 2026. You gotta be an agent.
An agent. COINTELPRO.
Hey.
Where we at with it?
I just want, I'm a chef. I can't with the. When I mean to tell you, they want us to maybe they want us to do better. They definitely don't want us to be doing better than them.
All right, so so let me respond to Didi. Name one Nation of Islam speaker who didn't tell black people not to participate in the white man's political arena. You kind of threw me a little bit. All right, so let's just go to the top speaker that's current right now, Prime Minister Farrakhan. My most recent memory is when he compared, I think this was it Trump and Biden, when he said you was voting between Lucifer and Satan, take your pick. But the minister doesn't discourage nobody from voting. In the same breath, the minister doesn't encourage anybody to vote for either one. The minister state the facts and allow blacks to make their own decision. So they don't discourage or encourage. You was right about your first. I grew up under the teachings of Elijah Muhammad. I'm not a registered Nation of Islam Muslim, but since middle school, since the Malcolm X movie came out, which
You went out tired.
Yeah. Now you have federal agents running around in front of cars recording propaganda. Not a match with something telling that's like.
not compare what I asked when one did not say to participate in Minister Farrakhan and white man's political arena. It's kind of hard to, wait a minute, not compared. What I asked when one did not say to participate and Minister Farrakhan and white man's political arena. I can't really fully comprehend what you mean by that. But what I'm telling you from my experience, I know people right now that's registered in the nation. Fruit of Islam, MGT, GCC, all that. I grew up around. I could have easily joined the nation. I got the letter and everything from the minister. My soul, I'm gonna say this for the first time to the world on Black Chat. Well, this is not Black Chat Chronicles, on UAN. My soul resonated more with the nation of Israel. That's why we say the nation, because whether you Islam or Israel, we're still under one nation here in the United States. But when Prime Minister made the speech in 2010, and I'll move on from this after this, when he said Black Americans, Prime Minister Farrakhan said this in 2010 from Atlanta, that Black Americans are the true Jews, the true children of Israel.
Damn, it just dropped that on. But basically, he was stating that Black America is the true Jews. And I mean, at this point, if you don't know that, bro, like you just lost.
Lost as hell.
You are going to talk all that smack about, I bet you don't like reparations. And when I correct you.
But did you see other people talking? Are you confused? Like,
just
when did I go on mute? But this is the behavior of a liberal. And this is why Black people are moving away from the Democratic Party, is because once you disagree with them, you don't agree with this, you don't agree with that, then it's insults. Insults. Okay, so let's see what he says. You're not gonna talk about all that smack about I bet you don't like reparations. No, I didn't. Did I say that? Or did I say that what you're recommending isn't gonna help us? I want to know whether or not you agree with Black people getting reparations.
I would bet not.
But how you can say that you don't disagree with me? Yeah, you call me ignorant. You said I was a joke. You said I was just blabbering. Like, I don't understand why it has to go to that level. But I mean, apart from that, okay, let's say I did. The recommendations in the chat that you put in there, I didn't see it coming where you're saying, yes, the liberals, the Democrats should be supporting Black people getting reparations. And we definitely haven't seen that in their actions. So I didn't necessarily see that you say, yes, I agree that Black people should get reparations. I saw that you recommend hate crimes and police reform.
Grand Main say love being from the.
That motherfucker ain't playing with your ass. So when you try to talk, let's get his ass out there.
I would do, if I had to pick, I mean, to me, I don't really compare Nelson Mandela to, I would pick Marcus Garvey. He was the only one that had like a plan for economic power. That actually did it, right? He created the United Negro. I forgot the name of the organization, but he united Black people all over the world, and he was able to build a business that actually was intended to benefit Black people. So I would probably do Marcus Garvey, not to negate the other leaders. I would follow Marcus. I would follow Malcolm X as well, Martin Luther King. I would follow them, but Marcus Garvey, I think he got a little bit further than the rest of them in his movement.
But his movement stopped.
Right.
The Malcolm X movement didn't stop. So I would spend my hour with Malcolm X. The Malcolm X movement is still going. Marcus, this is no slight to Marcus Garvey solo, but Marcus Garvey, when they deported him, his movement dissipated. The nation is still here as we speak. And Malcolm X left the nation. I had an argument with this lady in a movie theater. We was watching Regina King's movie one night in Miami. And a lot of people, I want to say this to Black America, with the consideration that his daughters are still among us. So I want to be real respectful. Malcolm X left the nation. We did not put him out. He left. And I don't want to talk about what happened after that. But the facts are he left the nation.
But I guess the reason why
Okay, so he went out.
Garvey, I thought he was done talking.
No, he did, but he went out.
Oh, okay. The reason why I would say Marcus Garvey is because I felt like he was maybe this is just my ignorance of what was going on. But for Marcus Garvey, what I like is that he united us under a race instead of a religion. And you can be a part of any religion and join the movement for Marcus Garvey. I think
the nation is the same way, Solo. Right now.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Maybe it was my ignorance that I didn't know.
Yeah,
I didn't know that the
mm-hmm.
nation that Malcolm X was under was inclusive to all people.